Good morning, St. Columbans. The Gospel readings in today and tomorrow's daily office tell the story of the rich man asking Jesus what else he can do to assure his place in the kingdom of heaven. The man notes to Jesus that he has already not stolen, lied, or killed. Jesus tells him to sell all his possessions and give the money to the poor, and he will have it all back in heaven plus some. The man cannot imagine doing that and goes away crestfallen. Jesus then tells the disciples how difficult it is for the rich to enter God's kingdom. When the disciples ask how anyone has a chance, Jesus tells them, "No chance if you think you can do it alone, but every chance if you trust God to do it." He goes on to say the first will be last and the last will be first. Fellow white people, we are the rich man in this story in this time now. We have lived on our cultural and financial wealth for centuries, accumulated by our white privilege. Like the rich man, we have done some things right, but it's not enough. Unlike the rich man, we have to understand that it's not about selling all our possessions. Even that wouldn't be enough, without turning to God for help in changing our hearts. I'm learning many things these days. One of them is that the struggle for racial justice and equality is not about me or my feelings. It is, in part, about bringing African Americans into the center so that seeing their contributions highlighted is not something novel. To that end, I decided to see if today is the birthday of an African American I could share with you. I struck gold and would now like to tell you about Katherine Dunham, someone who's very famous, but alas, I had never heard of her. Today would have been her 111th birthday. She was so many things. She was an activist, a scholar, a dancer, a mother, a wife. She used her choreography to highlight social injustice. One of her pieces from the early 50s, called Southland, portrayed the lynching of a black man falsely accused of harming a white woman. She was able to bring the reality of these lynchings that were happening in the United States to a wide audience. It premiered in Chile in order to shine an international light on these lynchings and what was happening in the U.S. The Department of State was not happy and cut her funding for a time after that. She trained as an anthropologist at the University of Chicago, but her passion was dance. She wanted to stay in the academy, though, and realized how dance was not a part of that world at all. She went on to develop the academic discipline of dance anthropology. She also founded and led many dance companies and performed around the world. She created the Dunham technique of dance instruction still used today by combining her study and love of Afro-Caribbean dance and African American rhythms. I hope you will look up a video of her dancing. She's incredible. She has such control over her body, and she can move to the rapid beats and just draw you right in. It's very exciting. I loved watching it and spent quite a bit of time checking out different videos. So, friends, let us open our hearts to God to lead us to the kingdom, and start by putting ourselves last when our natural inclination is to put ourselves first. God's kingdom will flourish here on earth when everyone shines. Have a great week.